hell, nobody's telling you about the Shedeur Sanders situation from a business perspective. How in the world are 8 Browns quarterbacks being paid, but several aren't even Browns quarterbacks? They're not even on the roster because there's a difference in opinion between the 2 most important people in the building, the coach and the general manager. See, the coach dictates who plays in the game, but the general manager, they dictate who's actually on the roster. If you ever have a difference in opinion,
y'all got that? The coach dictates who plays in the game. The GM dictate who's on the roster. Big boy business.
Between the coach and the general manager, that's how you have pure chaos like you see with the Browns. Example, the Chiefs. Andy Reid and Brett Veach, that general manager, they are in perfect alignment of who they want on the roster, and Andy Reid decides who plays in the game. But the Cleveland Browns, general manager Andrew Berry, he dictates who's on the roster. Deshaun Watson, Shedeur Sanders. Kevin Stefanski, he dictates who's in the game. Joe Flacco, Bailey Zappe. That's how you got a guy like Bailey Zappe who's on practice squad because general manager Andrew Berry, he dictates that. But then as soon as Bailey Zappe becomes on the active roster, all of a sudden Bailey Zappe might play ahead of Shedeur Sanders. Make sense because Berry drafted Shedeur, but Stefanski dictates if Shedeur Sanders can play. Quick history lesson. In about early 2010s, Albert Haynesworth, defensive tackle, signed a $100 million deal. Shanahan was the head coach, but Shanahan did not dictate who played in the game. So the Redskins formerly gave Albert Haynesworth a $100 million contract, but he got cut after like a year and a half because Shanahan never wanted to give Haynesworth that contract. But Shanahan got to dictate if Haynesworth could play. Whenever the general manager and the head coach disagree, that is how you end up in pure roster anarchy, which the Cleveland Browns are in right now.